Good morning. Friday morning as I begin this, getting ready to get the run in. Old fat boy Joe. 36 degrees this morning and freezing outside. Gonna film on my phone this morning because I got the Run app on my phone. I want to try to see how far I'm running. I got to imagine I'm probably doing about a mile. I know I'm doing a mile. I definitely did a mile yesterday, and just curious to know what that time is looking like. I guess one thing to note is my breathing has become increasingly bad for whatever reason. I don't smoke. I don't really eat too terribly bad, but maybe I do. I mean, I'm just winded all the time, walking, doing absolutely nothing. I could be winded. So I don't know what that comes from, but anyways, I think today is day number 5 back on the jog, and gonna try to put a mile in to stay warm because my hands are already freezing as I'm filming this. And I want to share with you the sailboat. So obviously I gotta be careful too because my phone case sucks. Obviously it's low tide, and boy, look at this guy. She is all sorts of up against the seawall. How you doing? Damn. Yeah, they're gonna have some trouble getting this out. They got it out once before, and it was washed up over there in the shallows, laying on its side like this. I mean, look at that. People in this area absolutely freaking hate this stuff. Look at the anchor line is way out there somewhere. We can kind of follow that back right here. Wonder if anybody's been on this since yesterday when I looked at it. Look at this. I mean, oh God, that is so tight right there. Damn. Yeah, man. So I want to share this. This is what's really interesting. Look at this Town Bank money bag. Money envelope. Wonder if somebody's rummaged through this. It doesn't look any different from when I saw it yesterday. Just crazy. It's a big old sailboat. And she is, hey, she's stuck. Stuck. Yeah. Luna from Shelter Island, New York. Brought down here and abandoned. All right. Hey, let's get the jog in. I'll share with you afterwards. No sense in boring you to death with Joe's emphysema-like breathing. Let's start the run and see where today's going to take us. I am literally going way out there right this second. So I just had to look at the directions because I'm not even getting on the interstate. We're literally just going to take a bunch of back roads to get to this spot. But we're on our way right now to go to this job that is brought to us through Jellicoe and through a family of his. His family is in real estate. So we're going to go look at this and, you know, see what it is. It's a lot of drywall work, which is my wheelhouse, and I've got a guy that's really good with drywall as well too. And then it's painting the whole house. So
it was all rebuilt, windows pulled out and everything, all new studs and everything in there. You gotta go with circle finish on everything, so you don't have to finish this room. You gotta have that.
million things going on in this house. This room up here, a lot of plaster. Shit just coming down. I mean, a lot of this is gonna have to be replaced. Yikes. Yikes. But this is 2,400 square feet. And she is massive.
I fired the last guy this morning.
Oh, you did?
I got last guy I had up this morning. You want to come show up? We're being out back. Yeah, alright, cool. You see this property, man? I gotta pee.
There's nothing out that door, really.
Oh, you took the deck down?
So you got swirl pattern, swirl, ugly shit, swirl, and then a couple of little repairs. I mean, this is a monster undertaking right here, but it's nice, unbelievably nice is what this is going to end up being. But she is massive. Yes, indeed. And yeah, man. Don't even know how many bedrooms or baths this is going to end up being. If I had to guess, I'd probably say a 4-3 at the least. It's going to be a massive kitchen situation in here, you can tell. What's this going to end up being, like a 4-3?
It's a 4-2.
4-2? Wow, nice.
Sheetrock, and I just need the finish sheetrock and get it prepped and ready for paint right now. And then, you know, when he wants finished. And then he needs sheetrock on. So, back room. Joe, you.
I already got my number in mind, so.
For which part?
For the whole thing.
For paint and sheetrock and everything?
Paint and everything.
What number you got?
12 to 15.
12 to 15 what?
It ain't no 100, 15,000. This is an immense amount of work, man. But I mean, it can be done.
That's gonna be too much, I already know.
What do you think the price should be? Just throw a number at the wall.
No, I'm not gonna tell you that. But you already know, just like everybody else knows, 12 to 15 on paint and finishing this. I mean, if you were talking baseboard, doors, the whole job complete with fixtures, that's a close number, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't think they have it. Right now he wants sheetrock right back, and here he doesn't need it finished because it's swirl pattern. Where it's not.
I mean, that's, you know, you got to think about all that. You got a lot of different textures going on in here. It's a lot. 2,400 square feet. 4 bedroom, 2 bath.
We're at sheetrock.
It's massive. What do you think, Angelica?
Right now I'm working on what he said, start, finish the sheetrock, the initial job. I did tell you we should put in a paint bid too, but right now he wants to start with the sheetrock to get it to where he's got to put plaster on it, because there's still more steps before the painting even happens.
Yeah.
So, sheetrock and finish coat, like he asked for. I always shoot for more, because, not shoot for more, but more work, because that's just the way I work.
So what are you thinking on just finishing the drywall?
We gotta finish, I gotta finish looking at it. Because we got back room, sheetrock doesn't have to be finished. We got the bathroom that's already got stuff on it, needs a finish coat. And then you need this bathroom that needs all coats of mud.
Kitchen needs that as well. This could be a reality show.
I know.
Joe and Brett bidding jobs.
Finish coat. This needs everything.
from two totally polar opposite ends of the earth in terms of where it needs to be at. You're going to need to figure out the ceiling situation like was said. And
he's sanding it down to probably put knockdown. They're probably going to put a beam and have a smooth finish in there. Everything else needs sheetrock and finishing in the kitchen.
You need corner beads for...
Yeah, I know.
You need corner beads for about 80% of the house. And then talk about that room above the garage, which is almost a full demo. They're doing great work here. I mean, they really are. But I get it. I mean, I know what the flip game is like, and you got to get it for the lease. Ramos, what can you do?
Do a little bit of everything.
You got drywall experience at all?
Yeah. Got a little bit of that, tiling, floor, a little bit of everything, plumbing.
Well, I'd be curious to see if you're able to get this. I hope you're able to land this thing, man.
Oh, we can land it. It's not the point. It's just.
I'm gonna film it at this point because I'm just gonna film it at this point.
Hey, we're not touching that room because he didn't want to touch it.
He said save that one for last.
Yeah, so we got the back room. It needs sheetrock and it's not finished. We need the bathroom, the finish coat that's in the back room. We need to finish the bathroom, first, second, and third coat. We need the kitchen, first, second, and a little bit of sheetrock, and then the dead.
This
is the kitchen.
This guy's your family?
Yes. My nephew. Excuse me, my niece's husband.
Got it.
So, it's really not much, but...
What do you mean it's not much? Not much work? Because you're out of your freaking mind, if that's what you're saying.
I'm talking about, no. Just to get the sheetrock and to finish the sheetrock that's up.
That's not much?
It's not much work.
Shit.
Hey, come on, man. I'm not here.
Hey, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the first house that I did. You remember that? Oh, we're going to have this done in... hey, guess what? I got that contractor calling me. I got to wrap this up. All right, I'm sitting up in the truck right this second. I mean, we're literally right next to a airport, obviously, with all this jet noise that we're having here. But I just had a phone call. I thought it was going to be this contractor calling me from this potential sub work that I'm waiting to hear about. And it wasn't that person. It was actually just a cold call, somebody calling about some kitchen cabinets to get painted, but it's far outside of the scope of what we're able to do. I'm able to do, I should say. I'm in no position to take on a job like that. Doing kitchen cabinets is a major undertaking. I do not have the help needed to be able to do so. And that sucks, knowing that you just can't take on a job. You just got to tell the person, hey, look, I'm sorry, I'm not able to help you. You never want to say no to anything, but a job like that is going to be a very pricey job. No less than $3,500 is what kitchen cabinet painting cost. And if you're going to spend that kind of high dollar money, you deserve to get a high quality product. And I just can't provide that, sadly. But anyway, so we're over at this massive freaking house with Jellicoe and Ramos, and I'm already out. It's almost like Shark Tank. I'm out. Like, I would love to see them get this job. I'm not going to stand in the way of that at all. Too many hands in this could cause confusion and all of that. But if Jellicoe needs some help with this, with guys, I can refer a guy or two to him who would love the opportunity to be able to work on this. But the number that I threw out for the work, for drywall, everything drywall, finishing, texturing, painting, $12,000 to $15,000. And that's what it is. Thinking about providing paint as well, abso-freaking-lutely. 2,400 square foot house. It's just a ranch. It's got a 2-car garage, a double-door garage. But anyways, I hope that Jellicoe's able to get this job. I'll be really curious to see where he lands price-wise. He's still in there walking around. We're going to go talk with him real quick and then probably go get ready to wrap this video up. So let's go see if he's come to any kind of an idea on this. And I ain't really trying to put him under the gun either, like no pressure, but, I'd be curious to see what number he's going to go with.
One question I didn't ask him. Because this is going to be a bathroom, so he needs a finish coat on it, but it's got swirly on it. So are you going to put new sheetrock up to just save the time, or are we just going to, you know, just do the pieces of sheetrock? That's one question I need to ask. In here, we got to do the finish coat. So if you were to call, that would be your baby. Right there. It's got first and second coat, just need you to finish.
Yeah.
And we come in here. We can put the first and second coat in this bathroom, and then you can come in and finish.
This reminds me so much of the first flip house. It really does.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll come in and do the first, get the corner bead, get the tape, get everything you need done, and all you gotta do is come in and finish. We gotta do the first and second coat in this one, and then you gotta come in and finish. He's gonna put a transition strip here. We gotta wait on windows here so we don't know. He's got first and second coat on here. We'll figure it out. It's gonna be smooth finish, but you're the finisher. The finisher's gonna have a lot to do.
I mean, I'm not the finisher.
See, that's why.
No, I mean, I can finish. I don't finish. Like, I don't have the time to.
I know, right?
Look, the price ain't gonna match what I need. Like I told you, 12, 15,000. I'm not entertaining anything less.
Just for that section, that's it. That's all we're doing. What I just showed you, that would be it.
But that's not it. This is a.
I know that.
You got to get the whole house done.
I know that, but that's the stage that he's at right now. Until he gets a plaster guy in here, and once the plaster guy gets in here.
No, hold on. Why do I got to finish if we got a plaster guy coming in?
Some of the stuff that we have needs plaster because of the swirl finish. We got to finish some of the room, but that has nothing to do with what I just. That's what I'm saying. The few rooms that he needs to get finished.
Got it. All right. Well, I can get the guy that I used to have to help you out on this, but
all we probably need him for is 2 days, if that. Maybe one long day.
Yeah. This is a lot. Let me just go ahead and tell you straight up. This is a lot. Nobody's going to do this in pieces. It needs to be just, you know, get in and rock and roll on the damn thing. In terms of that bathroom back there, you drywall that to where they're going to put up their backer board to do their do their shower. You got to go in and do everything. You got unbelievably crazy butt joints in here that are going to require a lot. Shit's not even, you know, we got different stuff going on there. You're going to be floating. You're going to be mudding. It's going to be a lot.
The finisher's going to be busy.
It's not about a finisher, man. It's, you know, the finisher is all encompassed in this job. You would prefer to have somebody who could do all of this, like what they've already started doing. Yeah. But sanding this down and getting to a smooth finish is going to be...
No. They're not sanding it down. They're probably going to hit that with knockdown. It's going to be smooth finish from this transition on.
Oh, okay. Got it.
They're putting a beam.
Well, like I said, I gave you my piece on it. And if you need a guy to help out on this, I'm more than happy to get that guy for you. He was my top guy. He can do all of this. But again, this corner bead, like I said, it's about 80% of this house that needs corner bead at the least. Corners take the longest to dry. It's freaking cold. You know, you're gonna be in here for a little while, man. This ain't no slouch. 2,400 square foot. It's a big thing, man. That's my piece, but that's my piece. This is fun. We need a reality show of this. This is great. All right. All right. Well, doesn't really seem like much is coming of looking at that job with Jellicoe, and maybe him and Ramos will start working on that job. He was talking about possibly just trying to charge the guy per day for them working on the job, but it's definitely an intimidating job. And I'll be, you know, quite honest with you. You need some guys to be able to pull off something like that. And you need some good guys. You can't just have guys who are not experienced with that type of stuff. Yeah, sure, I'm a I'm really good with drywall. My top guy is really good with drywall. I don't have the ability to be out here every day on this job. And that's what you would need to be, especially if, you know, I gave a price of $12,000 to $15,000 for that job and they went for it. I would have to be out here every day. And maybe if I did give that price and they went for it, then I'd make the availability. But even that might be a little on the cheap side. I painted a whole house, outside and inside, and that house was small. I think that house was 1,200 square feet. I painted that whole house, inside and out, for over $10,000. What was it, 11, 12, 13,000? So, you know, me saying 12 to 15,000 is not enough at all for that job right there. But again, when it comes to a flipper, that's why a flipper's mostly just gonna do that shit themselves. You know, because they're not gonna wanna spend that type of money to get that shit done. And in that case right there where we just left from, I got a feeling that's what's gonna end up happening. That guy would just be better off just doing the work himself, man, because you're not gonna wanna pay. And nobody that you're gonna find who comes in for next to nothing is gonna be worth the headaches that are probably gonna come from that. You know, I'm trying to do better business-wise, even though I don't even have a business, and realize that sometimes, man, you just can't take on stuff. Perfect example, the cabinet people that just called me. Sometimes you just can't take on stuff. Sometimes you have to be able to say no as much as you won't want to. And that's a major disconnect that Jellico and I have right this second because of how badly Jellico needs the work. But sometimes, man, you're not in a position to go take on jobs. And, you know, I don't want to say that he was jumping out there trying to take on that job. I was really the one telling him, hey, look, let's go look at this thing. But I had no idea what we were walking into. And, you know, there's a lot of butt joints. There's a lot of unfinished stuff where drywall still hasn't even been hung yet. There's a long road ahead to get that house finished. And I realized that as soon as we walked in the door. All right, that's all I got. Share more with you guys real soon. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment. Hey, it would mean a lot. And I will talk with you again real soon. Until then, take care.